Welcome to the Pull-Up. I'm your host, Joe Budden. I'm here with the legendary Chainz, man. Chainz, how are you?
Oh, man, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm well. First off, thank you. Thank you. I'm in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Came here. We got a early dose of the project.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I'm blown away. But I expected to be blown away. I said that in my last shit. I told Charlamagne I expected for you to have, I don't know, you didn't give me nothing for me to have that inclination, but just following your career, I felt like you were coming with something big now, and that's how it sounded. Walk me through this, man.
I just think it's time for me, period, if I'm gonna do something, to be around for some more years as far as creating that sustainability that I need to add more of me into the project, more substance, more journey type of music that you can follow. Also connecting with the youth as far as the each one teach one theory that I'm implementing in a lot of these songs in a fun kind of way, as far as, just touching on a few little subject matters that people may not even, it's such a listening pleasure that you may not even realize that I'm trying to teach on this particular record. So it was fun for me to make, but I knew that this next project that I put together had to have something so heavy that I can even go up another notch, take it to another level. People think, I guess, I'm content with where I am, and I just don't believe in glass ceilings. And I feel like I can be an even bigger artist and do more for my community and just have a bigger impact through my musical platform. And this Rapper Go to the League is gonna open up the gates for that for me.
I'm not sure. Yeah, some people may feel like you're content, but I'm sure there's a whole community of people that feel like they would be shocked to think that these are the things that are on your mind, because they seem like things that are effortless to you. Like, when I think of 2 Chainz, I automatically think of somebody who just stays connected with the youth.
Yeah.
A lot better than some of the other older niggas, but this is cognizant on the tip of your mind, even still today.
Yeah. 'Cause I feel like I have DNA in some of the things that's still going on to this day, like,
That is true.
I just feel like it's some of my DNA floating around, and I'm sure I pulled DNA from some rappers, ahead of me, and it's just a natural occurrence. But I'm happy to be from Atlanta. I'm happy to be leading the forefront of hip hop music for over a decade, and so I'm happy to be putting out this project.
What's different? Is anything different now?
Like what? What you mean?
Like, you a vet.
I still can get better.
You sound hungry. That part is apparent.
You can get better in everything. You know that, Joe. You still can get better. I can get better, man. You know what I'm saying? They have more. It's sensibility to more things and music, instruments, people. Relationships. You can do more.
But it's nothing about the journey numb to you now. Like the actual process of going through it.
Hungry. Because I think I'm going to be getting the proper respect. Obviously, we doing something. Yeah.
You said that, I hear that a lot on the album. And I'd be confused when niggas like you start talking like y'all not getting the respect y'all deserve. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Where do you feel like that?
Maybe I just needed to.
Is that an internal thing that you just use as a muse to get the shit popping? Because we in New York, I don't see it.
Man, sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and remind them niggas. But you just looking in the mirror though. It's deep now, Joe. Think about it, Joe.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna sit in and think about it,
Zoom
goddammit.
in on Joe, man. Like as he ponders now. As he ponders now, the last shit I said, that shit was deep now. Ocean. Fish shit.
But because of that, yeah, I'm not leaving this. Something is different. Something is different. This didn't just come. It feels different. It sounds different.
Thank you.
It's not just the chip that I'm hearing. Something had to take place, no?
Well,
in life?
Yeah. You know, life. You know, life. Life. I had a nice 2018. I put out my last album in 2017. Obviously, I got married. I did a few business deals. I had a few collaborations, a few features, a few plaques come in. I rocked a few big stages. I try to stay active. I try to stay busy. I launched a legal cannabis. You know, I'm just trying to have multiple streams of income, but at the same time, you have to live some type of life, I think, in order to create music. And I do music every day, and I try to incorporate my experiences in music so it just won't be jibber jabber.
So the album came on, and it wasn't trap.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not a trap expert.
Mm-hmm.
But then the next song came on, and it wasn't trap. And then the next song came on, that went for a second. And I'm sitting there, I'm saying, God damn, Chainz might, you know, I already regard you as one of the more versatile people here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm listening to the project and I'm saying, why does it seem like he trying to let y'all know that? Again, I get the chip, but the ability to do it. These are great songs. The songs sound great. Like the intro sound like some mood music shit, damn near.
Thank you.
People don't make, I asked you about your year and you started telling me about all this amazing stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing pain in the music.
Mm-hmm. Because I think it's easier for me to use, to express my pain through music because music is more therapeutic for me. So, like, it's easier to talk about the happier things in interviews, right? Because that's what the people that's watching the interview obviously want to hear. You know, they want to hear pain, but like if it's not 1,000% transparent, I'm not sure if it'll connect with them, right? So for me to sit here and be like, yo, I went through this right here, where it's painful enough to actually shed a tear, that even if I don't do it, then maybe somebody out there will shed a tear through some of the things I've been through. You just slide it into a song and you say it, and hopefully it could connect with somebody that way. And it's like when people do it in interviews, if it's not like 1,000% genuine and not, you know.
You think it comes off wrong?
Yeah, that's my opinion though.
Yeah, but I'm listening to the music, like for instance, right?
Mm-hmm.
I maybe heard you say rest in peace to somebody in about 4 to 5 different records. Mm-hmm. And I have a theory about rappers, most of us, that we all have PTSD. Or I can make a case that most people have it, and if you listen to people's music, you can hear it. Mm-hmm. When I heard that, that's the first thing I thought. Similar to football players. What do you think about that?
You know, they characterize like, you know, people that's been in the war with PTSD, right? Like people that's actually seen stuff,
mm-hmm.
right? You know, could we both say that, or even vouch that, you know, some people from certain socioeconomic backgrounds, the hood, the ghetto, the projects, the apartments, that maybe they've been through some type of war as well, right? Mm-hmm. Now, war not just meaning battling on the battlefield, but like war to survive, like eat, drink,
1,000%.
Dress, cope socially. This is like, I'm from the social media days where it took more to develop your social.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Your whole social charisma. You know, nowadays it's more like it's how good your text game is, and then you kind of like finger cross, and you know you wait on a response. In my personal opinion, so you know, like I say, through my music, you know, you go through things that. A lot of my music has ED in it, right? Like for past tense, I did this. It's not like I'm saying I currently do this because people know that's cap. Like I'm not trapping right now. I don't have to, you know, which is a blessing. But I try to tell certain stories bring up certain painful moments, and you just try to create something beautiful with it.
The samples on this album, was that a conscious effort from the start to say that's the kind of sound that you want to try to capture? The Dead President's sample, that flip was different than I've ever heard it. And it's a common flip. It's like, it's another sample, I don't know the name of it, but that was flipped just differently than I've heard it flipped before. I don't know who did any of the music, so I'm just asking, was that a conscious thing? Or did it just happen to come together like that?
I love samples. I love soul in my music, period. I just think that from my mixtape days, the data and the response I got back from doing so many shows is that certain fans wanted a certain type of music. And maybe I strayed away from some of the things that I love. But in this album, I made sure I included the things that I love as a person and having dope-ass samples.
How important is research in what you do? I'm just listening to you, and you sound like extremely well-researched.
Oh, yeah, I'm in it. I'm always in it. I'm always in it, Joe. I'm in it to win it, Joe.
You don't miss a beat?
I'm in it to win it, Joe.
You got 3 kids. How's it possible?
I just try to balance it. You know, I balance it the best I can. I have a great relationship with my family, period. I take care of what I'm supposed to take care of. You know what I mean? I'm someone that, obviously, if I have something that I'm connected to, such as a child, okay, this is me, right? Let me just cut straight to the chase. I have 2 little girls and I have a little boy. Now, sometimes relationships don't work out for whatever reason, right? And I've had a couple of stepfathers over my time, but it's like, it's cool, I dealt with them. But it's just so much going on in the world, you know? You see so much, it's been going on, but it's just so much going on in the world. I can't honestly see someone else raising my daughters or my son, you know what I mean? Like a whole nother, you know, guy, if I can, you know, help, you know, God forbid, anything could happen, you know what I'm saying? And that can, but like, if I'm around and can just do what I'm supposed to do, that's like what I'm here for. I'm gonna try to take care of my kids, and obviously time won't permit, but I have the type of relationship where I explain it to them, they see it, and you know, we enjoy it together. It's not one side. I'm not just the only one, you know, having fun or reaping the benefits and the fruits from the labor. I try to pass it down. I have businesses set up that's trickling straight down to them. So that's where I get my joy. I get my joy really in taking care of people. I've always been like, I just like taking care of people, period. I do that, I take care of, you know, I don't have to say it. I don't even have to say it, but I just enjoy taking care of people.
And you've always been that way.
Yep. I don't mind. Yeah, don't even stress. You know, they know who they are.
No, that's pretty telling. Actually, there's nothing to tell you. You pretty much just said it. When you brought up a certain way, you just give out something different. So, I understand.
Yeah, it's not ours anyway, Joe. You know what I'm saying? It ain't ours.
That's for sure.
It ain't ours, Joe.
Yo, talking to some of you, I ain't gonna lie, man, and I like this trend of like the adults in hip-hop are adulting. Like you, Nipsey, fucking Hove, like it's a bunch. But when you really start talking to y'all, it's a little sad and depressing, man.
It ain't sad with me. I'm winning like a motherfucker. I'm winning. That bus outside, that's mine. This building is me. The other whoop outside, that's the materialistic things that I can talk about, that I can get the people geeking on. Big Rose
Is
truck.
that how 2 Chainz measures winning?
I walk the thin line between confidence and cockiness. I'm a little bit of both. I got my partners outside, right? I'm gonna tell you what my partners outside say. Before I got on, I was really cocky. And then when I got on, I started being more humble. And they asked me why. And my answer is, I saw a lot of people before me be too cocky. And when they come down the ladder, don't nobody care, they can't even, they can't get a sip of water.
And you've been around long enough to see quite a few
Right,
people
so I treat the valet like I treat the club owner. I've always done that. You can ask and this is literally serious, I take care. I don't give a fuck if you bust tables, or if you dance on tables.
Is that why you have such great relationships?
No, I'm just me. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have no answer for that. I don't want no smoke. You got it.
Oh no, I was serious.
I just said that. No, I don't know. I think relationships are better than take you further than money too.
100%.
Yeah, like relationship take you further than money. I'm having it. But sometimes when you don't have it, you need a relationship. You need to make them phone calls. You can't be done shitting on somebody or burn no bridge. So,
what are the expectations right now of you from your label?
Oh, I don't know. The label know I'm sure they know I'm gonna bring a championship home. Shout out to Def Jam and everybody over there working from the ground up. But I've been pretty much an internal machine for a long time, and then I plug up to their machine. We kind of move as a unison, and that's what we're in the process of doing. But I'm sure they expect something great from me, and I'm trying to exceed their expectations anyway. But so far, so good. We have a great business relationship together.
Well, I know you're not done. You're not all the way done with figuring out what's what in the project, but have they heard the bulk of it?
Majority of them have, yeah. Definitely.
So I would assume that they're as excited as I was.
Yeah, the building is jumping up and down. Yeah. I think it's all about the product too. Us as artists, we don't, I don't know, sometimes it might be our own fault. So that's why it probably took me a year to go and put it together too.
What might be our own fault?
Getting our own way, the project may not be ready and we just throw it out there for the sake of streaming or whatever. For me, I wanted something that was gonna be around and hold some weight. And I'm confident about this particular, this product right here.
I think that was the 3rd record.
Yeah, that shit jammed.
What's the name of the 3rd record?
Money in the Way. That shit jammed.
That record is ridiculous. Ooh. The first 8 records that you played were kind of just different.
Thanks.
I don't have a follow-up to that. It was just nuts. Since you've been around so long, do you like this surprise release better as opposed to how it used to be? With 8-week rollouts, knowing everybody's date. Now everything is kind of a surprise. Everything is kind of just self-contained. Everybody doing their own thing.
I think everything, comes with change. I appreciate it. I'm excited to see new music drop every Friday. But it's about sustainability, what's gonna be around the next Friday and the Friday after that.
Who's singing on the Amory flip?
What you heard right there was a reference from Hitmaker, but Kehlani has it as well, so I'm waiting on her vocals to get back.
Any plans on isolating that record at all?
Yeah, I think that's a record that'll do something for me. I don't normally make records like that, but it was very organic. It was one of them things that I felt like I could bring back. It was real effortless for me to do it, so.
Berg sent me that beat whenever he sent it, and I thought it was crazy. And then he texted me maybe whenever you did something to it and said, yeah, Chainz smoked this.
Swear, that's hard.
And I said, wait, Chainz smoked this?
Yeah, I put that bitch in a raw paper.
Do you think it's gonna throw people off?
No.
You've never been afraid of throwing people off.
No, it ain't gonna throw people off because I do stuff that I'm comfortable with. You ain't see me doing nothing I ain't comfortable with. That's how I am in anything I do. I'm a strengths person. You don't see me doing my weaknesses. I really don't try to have none. I really don't try to have none. Shit. I'm a strength person, man.
What's the name of the record with that you and Thug smoked?
That's called High Top Versace's, which I'm dropping my own shoe with Versace on February 1st. Super Bowl weekend in Atlanta, and doing an in-store for a shoe. That's pretty hard. An Italian brand.
Everybody can't just put out a shoe with Versace.
Nah, man.
That's a great relationship yet again.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's hard. I appreciate it. Everybody. Salehi, Donatella. I can drop some more names, you know.
Don't. It's fine. But these ain't regular names that you drop. You just dropping Donatella.
My boy Salehi, he hard too.
I don't know any of these people. I know Donatella. Who's Salehi?
He actually designed the chain reaction, like created the shoe and everything. He a brother, so.
Okay.
That's why we gotta do that.
Yes.
That's the new wave. That's what this rapper go to.
Do you like that that's the new wave?
Yeah, bro. You just might walk out the house with you know what I'm saying? Designer fit straight from like your homeboy, but it's in Barney's though. You might come in there with the, YG having his own brand. You know what I'm saying? You might mix it with some Virgil, you know what I'm saying? Or some Barry, some V-Long. You might just come with some Jerry Lorenzo, you know what I mean? Some Fear of God. You just might come with you know what I mean? And then you might go to my restaurant.
That's true. But I'm saying...
you know what I'm saying? It's super black.
No, super black. I love the trend as well.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, what happened to make that be the new trend? Is it more opportunities for?
Yeah, it's more opportunities
for us now.
I think it's more opportunities, and people just don't want to look like. No, you know what happened? People before us that made the mistakes. The people that went to the league. You know what I mean? You see people. We see them. We've been around. Even though you think that these young guys, they was around long enough to see people fuck up their money. They got, man, we can't be looking like them fools. You know, we can have a little fun. We got to figure it out. You know what I mean? And then you got to fake listen and pay attention, and they learn. I think everybody learning. I'm still learning, man. Trying to buy some more buildings.
I know, but there's like a concentrated effort now to teach. Like, it's not too many niggas that I hear talking the shit that you talking about, buying buildings. Why that's important. You even put the song, you put it in the fucking song.
Because I think it's this how I go. This how I go. You tell me this, I don't know, but like, you just don't know. Like, you just don't, sometimes you just don't know that you can get one. You know, you be like, or put it like this, when you get your first house, you be like, who knew I could get like, because you think it's something that's not attainable for you or something. It just depends on what community you come from. So when you say, I own this building or this restaurant, they be like, he did it? Mm-hmm. And then you let them know, you voice it. It's not like you bragging or boasting, you just showing them like, I own this, the dirt that's under it, the building, the actual business that's inside of it. You know what I mean? The ATM machine that's inside of the business. The actual, you know what I'm saying? You just tell them, and you just like, and that's just one business. Outside of, and I'm still getting shows. It ain't like I ain't making no noise. I'm still getting booked. I have Vegas this week. I have a residency.
Would you do a residency?
I have one. I've had a residency for, 3 years?
When they start giving black people all these fucking
I have a residency at Dre's. What's my other one at? At 1-0. They've been taking care of me over there. I appreciate y'all. Hey, I'll be over there. Hey, what you mean, resident? Man, big suite. Look, Joe, big boy suite. Go down the service elevator, do your show. Go back up to your room and leave. Don't bother nobody. I ain't even been able to, I ain't even gambled lately. I just been picking up my back end and getting out of there. You know, entertaining the people, doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
impressive.
ain't a lot of rap. It is though. I would
It's
say not a
impressive.
lot, but it is a lot of rap. It's about 10 rappers doing that, which is
Yeah,
a lot.
everybody can't do that.
Yeah.
Short albums versus longer albums. Streaming rules. What is it? What's the number? 1,500 streams for, I don't know, all of the shit. It's confusing to me. Do you understand it?
I do. But I don't think about it. I don't make my music based on how many, okay, let me rephrase that.
Yeah, because you're research based.
I make my music based off two things: replay value and shareability. I do a lot of things off those two things. And that is something that I personally do because I know a lot of kids have social media and they like to say, yo, you seen this fucking pink car that we just fucking stood on and broke whoever did it, you little fucker. Bust the window, that's my car, you little shit. But, you know.
I read some stories about the trouble y'all got into with all that pink shit y'all was doing.
Yeah, man, shout out to Killer Cam, man. You know, I'm a Dipset fan, man. But Pretty Girls Like Trap Music, I felt it was conceptual and it paid off and it worked out. But yet and still, hip-hop, rap, whatever you want to call it, trap, it's supposed to be fun. Ain't nobody supposed to be dying. Ain't nobody mama supposed to be crying. Everybody supposed to be getting a nice bag. They are paying people. They're paying rappers so much you can pay the old niggas who wasn't getting no money. Make sure they, you know what I'm saying? Like the old niggas who even open up the door, you can get them on features. When I say pay them, like have opportunities with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make opportunities with them. So it's just a blessing to be out here. Like it ain't no need to go to jail. It ain't no need to. You know, it's okay to cap and live a certain lifestyle, but it really ain't no need to do that.
Well, you were teaching me about the culture out here before we started. I'll be honest, it was interesting to me, the flashiness of it. What you and Tech was telling me, just about everybody being able to walk around flashy. Where I'm from, that's a foreign concept.
Yeah, get a $150, B.
Get a what?
$150.
I'm not playing with you, man.
Nah, man, New York, man, not New York, Jersey, just up top, period, man. What, you know, I think anywhere on the earth is a ghetto. Anywhere you go, you gotta move different. In Atlanta, it's a lot of well-respected people, and it's very, 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 very small. You would see somebody you had smoke with at the Quick Trip, and it's just like, unless you wanna be in that type of environment, people choose to respect each other. Respect each other's privacy, turf, respect each other's cap. And it's just, you know, it's not a lot of pressure around here. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of pressure around here.
Not even for the younger people.
No, unless they want to I think it's sometimes people kind of want a little bit of attention and maybe sometimes it goes bad and then we get caught up into the pride game. Pride game ain't no good. You get to worry about your pride, how people look at you, perceive you on the internet, and might play yourself out the streets. That might be something that a young person might not think fully out. I'm gonna think about it. I can't let you play me off the streets. Playing me off the streets is one. Me busting you, having to go to jail for it. Two, you doing something to me and me leaving here, which I ain't finna let happen either. So it's just like,
it's all stressful.
No, what are we talking about? Like, it's okay to talk jibber jabber, but like, it's not for real. This is entertainment. It's like a good entertainment. It's like, I'm trying to put a title on it now. Rap is definitely real, but it's an entertainment. You can hear it through the music. Like, you can hear it. You can hear who's fabricating and you can hear who's holding weight and substance with. You can hear it. Not just how they look, you can just hear it.
Yeah, but does it matter so much?
No, not now. To my today?
Yeah, today.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, it doesn't matter. It's not like a background check or anything going on.
Think
No,
so.
it's a feeling today. It's more vibe today, how I feel.
Vibe. How much longer you got with that? How much longer you think that word is going to be around?
I think it'll be around because it's so broad right now. Vibe is not like this it's not like direct. Vibe is so broad, so it's like it means so many things, and when it'll be around for a minute.
Do you see your name in all of these rebrand conversations? I see it because I see mine there now.
Yeah, what you mean when you see yours? Talk to me, Joe.
When they say I had a pretty good rebrand.
Oh, because you came back like with the analysis cap.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good, Joe.
I thought it was pretty cool.
You make it, hey man, look, hey man, think about somebody that ain't doing. We right there in that middle, so we can talk about before us, after us that came. It's cool to be around, cool to be mentioned. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of keep you a little humble too, because you like, sure, I could have been like, you can put your finger on the person that ain't making no noise.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Tell me about the gas.
Yeah, old gas line, man. Got me some.
I'm calling it Zen, but it's really this gas shit that got everybody cool and calm.
Yeah, I'm having gas, man. I'm having, it's only in California, dispensaries. It's a legal cannabis. I don't have any, pens or anything yet, but we have pre-rolls and we have 3 different types of cannabis. It's a 87, 89, and 93, which are the gas pumps here in Atlanta, 93 being the strongest, and also an indica. The rest are hybrids, and I've been running that for about 4 months now.
How do you like it?
When I get my first check, I'm gonna text you.
When you expecting it?
Yesterday.
And then you'll know if that's something you'll continue.
I ain't gonna stop that because that's a part of my lifestyle. I do what's organic to me. It's just like the music. I'm connected to that. I'm not smoking to be cool. I actually told myself I'm gonna stop smoking on camera because I think it's kind of lame because everybody be doing it. I see, the wrong, but like I do it. I kind of like this. What I do a little bit, So
Looking back, is there any point in your career where you just made a wrong pivot?
We all did that. But those wrong pivots, that's what got us here though. They really the right pivot, right? You know what I'm saying? All the wrong pivots got us right here. So that's just a part of life. It's like you can't have a perfect life. It's like you gotta have ups and downs. I've been understood that. Like when bad stuff happens, it's like it could be worse. That's how I always thought.
So the album was playing, and then the Travis Scott record came on.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, did that come on right after that Thug record?
It surely did. Bite to bite.
Is that staying like that?
Yeah.
Back to back like that?
Bite to bite.
So that was done purposely.
Mm-hmm. For your listening pleasures.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, man.
That record is hard, man. Tell me about that record.
I have a spot in California studio. I did my whole last album there. So one day Travis came over recently. We've been working together since his first album. And we put some magic down. And I felt like it had the energy. Of course, he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's doing a very great job, you know what I mean? And I know I think it's gonna connect well with the fans too.
I think it is too. Do you judge a record different today that come out that kind of don't have that? I feel like an album today kind of need to have that on there.
What, the Travis Scott?
That sound, not him necessarily, because I hear a lot of people trying to have that sound without him.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about a sound.
Include the man. Now, it's like a dark bounce, right? Yes. And it's rageful.
And it's fucked up that I'm saying specific to him, because maybe it's not, but...
Yeah, it's a dark bounce. It has a little rage undertone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the last track. Okay. Like your last track.
Okay.
That sound.
Okay. That sound is a unique sound. I'm putting some stuff together, man. You may be hearing some stuff for the for the first time.
I'm listening to the sounds. Even on track, the first track.
Yeah.
When the first track was playing, by the end of it, I said, shit, man, I want to ask him to just give me those voices. Whatever voices those is, I just want to hear it a cappella.
Yeah, that was Marsha Ambrosius on that.
Marsha's great, man.
Yeah, she has a beautiful, beautiful, centric voice. I appreciate her a lot.
Yeah, Marsha knows. You know how I feel about your voice, Marsha.
Yeah,
she knows.
She's dope.
You ever want to get in the A&R?
I am.
Like
I've been A&R on all my shit since
I'm
you
not
heard it.
talking about for your own stuff.
Oh, I be hearing niggas shit. I be like, that's trash.
No, that's not the A&R I'm talking about, man.
Oh, okay.
I meant like the helpful kind.
Oh yeah.
That's another thing I said listening to this. I said 2
got a lot
Chainz
of
is one of
beats.
them niggas that he could do it.
One of y'all labels want to give me a bad album. You know, a great relationship with a lot of producers, old and new, upcoming. You know, I can help some of the artists. I can pad them in the right direction. I can shadow them. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a bad you would take?
That was my elevator pitch to labels who wanted to give me like just call me. We'll talk about what I want.
Yeah, but you sound like you joking, but I'm serious.
I ain't joking,
Would you take a bag if Def Jam stepped in?
Come on, man. Yeah, I take a bag because I have the relationships. I do still have a great ear for music, even though it changes every 30 minutes.
I have to ask you about your relationships too.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to figure out, you're not in any clique.
No, I'm not. No. It's okay. I'm not gang. It's okay. I'm not gang.
But you can still be gang and not be in a
I'm not
clique.
gang, man.
You're gang to me.
I'm not gang no more. Fuck this shit. I'm out of here.
But, all right, because some people thought you was in good music. I never thought that.
Well,
but you just very closely affiliated.
Nah, so Free from Good Music called me a very long time ago. He was friends with my homeboy, True, rest in peace, from the South Side, right? Chandre from Bangladesh was working on Watch the Throne in Paris. And he called me one day. He was like, yo, these niggas, you know what I'm saying? They checking your shit out, like your mixtapes. And I was like, for real? He's like, yeah, bro. And I was like, cool. So maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, you know, somebody plugged me and Ye together. You know, I went to Paris and everything. And we just we built a great relationship. You know what I'm saying? We had built a great relationship. Still do. Mm-hmm. And you know, we just started rocking together. And he just wanted to support. Like my first cover was done by Virgil because Virgil was a part of Donda. So the 2 Chainz, my photos, my first couple of covers was done. And it was more family and it wasn't contract based. You know what I'm saying? I guess at the end of the day, it wasn't more contract based.
And that's probably what made it confusing for niggas.
Yeah, because it was all in. It's like, for somebody that took me in and whatever it was good music and it is, you know what I'm saying? That was the feel of it, but it wasn't like somebody was actually, you know, maybe getting pub or whatever that would be out of a contract, you know what I'm saying? It was just more based off a relationship that grew. It's a relationship that grew, and that's why I guess some people, you know, rode it or didn't ride it or whatever.
In track 1, I heard you say you own your masters. Mm-hmm. That's cap.
No cap.
That's no cap.
No, that's no cap.
How's it possible? I couldn't
been
figure it out. That's why. That's why I couldn't figure it out, because you've been rapping for so long.
That's right. And when it was time for me to renegotiate, that was one of the things that I renegotiated, is that I get my masters so I could be an independent artist and do the same thing. And so why wouldn't you want to keep me on a label or keep me around? I pay, I'm sure I keep a lot of bills on in the building. I'm not in the red, I'm a profit-making artist. You're the man of shit. You're the man of shit.
But
ain't that right, Theo? You're the man of shit.
Oh, Theo. Good old Theo.
So after I said that name, do I got my masters?
Yes.
Do I got him?
Hey, you got him fucking with Theo.
What you talking about?
No, but you know what? Outside of Theo, the artists, we have more control now. So I mean, if artists know how to leverage what's going on, I feel like some of these niggas should be able to go up there and work out owning their masters.
It could be
I
worked
like
out.
that we're talking about how important it is to own your masters now. That's a new thing that I'm hearing a lot now.
Let me tell you, when you first get in the game, period, before you get in the game, your dream is to make $1 million. That's our dream. We just like $1 million.
So short-sighted.
We write a list of what we're gonna buy. It's like we're gonna make the $1 million and we're gonna spend it. That's like what we do. And that's all that we think about. It's like we don't think about the first big house I was gonna get. It was like 700 and something thousand. Rest in peace, Pop. My dad was with me. So I had 800,000. I go to the house, I tell Pop, voila! Pop like, what this? I'm thinking about buying this motherfucker. He like, for real? This motherfucker big. I said, I know. In Atlanta, you get something really big for 700. I know. How much the motherfucker? I'm like, about 700, 750. Like, hell yeah. How you gonna furnish it? I said, okay, man, let's get in the car. And I was hurt. He just popped my bubble.
I was hurt.
He just popped my little bubble. And it's like, at that particular time, I ain't think about that shit. Some people ain't got Pop right there to tell them, snap out of it, nigga, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas jump over the cliff and sometimes don't have a parachute. And that's, you know what I mean? That's a real life experience.
So what would you rather, in hindsight? Would you rather be the young nigga to blow it, or would you rather have somebody there to walk you through it?
I done did it all already, Joe. I done fucked up some money, Joe. You know, I done fucked up some money. I
didn't see you fuck money up.
Yeah, I done fucked up some money, Joe.
Where? What part?
When I in my early years in
the
adult game, like
you're talking about early.
Yeah, not even that.
You talking about life?
When I was in player circle, I was a little, you know, we're active. You had to like that shit. Like I wasn't getting paid when my previous gig. I wasn't getting no paper. My paper come up out the whoop. And you finna be on some Vlad shit. We gotta stop talking.
No, never that. Never that.
I know. We gotta stop talking. I'm not like, man, for real. I done fucked up some paper. And a lot of paper I done got. A lot of paper I got, I think, and then this is some ill shit. The new me, every time I buy like maybe 3 chains, I buy a building.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to get to.
That's what I've been doing lately, just to like make me feel a little better. I've been bouncing it out.
I'm asking these questions because, let me tell you why I'm asking these questions. I'm trying to get to all of this because it's important for the young niggas to hear. But I think it might be a lot of misconceptions, especially with some of the flashier rappers.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna get in front of too many a nigga flashier than 2 Chainz.
I have a lot. I fucked a lot of money up on jewelry, cars, rims, clothes. I spent over $1 million in clothes last year. This is not like cap. I have the P&L. I have everything broken down. I spent over $1 million in clothes. I can't even tell you some of these brands. I don't even want to blow them up anymore. That's why I'm drawing back. I'm trying to have a whole new. Today, I mean, I still have a fucking huge ass clothing habit because that's just me. That's a part of my lifestyle. But you see, I went with my modern, something I'm trapping. See, I'm selling these with my weed. Now, see, you only can get my weed in California, but you can get these nice gas jumps. So you zooming in, man. Go and zoom in, make sure them folks
now
get
you want to turn around and be camera conscious, huh?
Yes. Hey, make sure you get that, buddy. Yes, sir. All right, you see that right there? We're gonna make sure we have these for you, man.
This is only cool on you.
Yeah,
this ain't gonna be cool on me.
It is, bro. This is what we want.
I can't pull off this.
This got the butters on, B. You tripping? I went, man. What are you talking about? I got the butters on.
Chainz, they're not gonna let me do that, man. And we don't say butters no more, man.
Y'all don't say butters no more.
No, we stopped.
What y'all say?
I wouldn't even know.
You've been mighty. You've been tripping lately.
Listen, that was ever since you came up there and told me how whack I was.
You're not whack. You used to couldn't dress like last year you would, but before your last gig, your last job, you couldn't dress on that for some reason. I don't know, you didn't care. You didn't care about your appearance.
You didn't care about your appearance.
Even now, like, even though it's raining, whatever out there, you know what I'm saying, everything I got on, I just tore the tag off of it. I'm having, Richard Millie's. I'm having Butters on beat. Still having on this a Dickie work suit, but it's still the gas line. You know what is this on here? Off-White.
That's Off-White.
Yeah, I'm still.
I just learned
what
what that was recently.
Yeah, you just
last
learned
year.
recently?
2 years ago, maybe.
It's okay.
I didn't know.
It's
I didn't know
all
what
right.
niggas is doing out here.
I'm connected. I'm in there.
Back to this album, man. The Wayne record. What is the name of that record?
It's called $2 Bill.
I'll be honest with you, man. You gave the label has a lot to work with on this album. Yeah. When you said it wasn't trap, it was scary at first because it's like, damn, is he gonna get too much in the introspective bag?
No.
That Wayne record is crazy, but that wasn't the part that fucked me up. It was 40.
Yeah. Nah, I've been an E40 fan.
God.
Yeah, I've been an E40 fan basically my whole career. Prior to even rapping, you know, he's a legend. Not only in the baby, in the industry, just for his independence, how he moved. You know what I'm saying? You know, I rock with 40.
What are you gonna do to get the most out of this? I don't know how rappers get the most out of projects today because the attention spans are so quick and fast.
Right.
So I don't know how to do it. So like you go and you make this amazing fucking project that as many ears as possible need to hear because the messaging is important. Mm-hmm. Whose job is that to figure out? Yours, the labels, together?
I think it's important that kind of everybody clicks together, but I like thinking of ways to, things to keep the people engaged, to listen to people, because that's what made us become fans, like watching those MTV jams coming up and shit. To make people feel really a part of it, where rapper go to the league, you know, being an experience, not just a, you know, like I said, a listening experience, not just a regular album. So,
you were telling me earlier what rap or go to the league means. I'm gonna ask you again, just because it's complicated.
You know, you obviously know I'm a rapper. That's my occupation. Go to the leagues. I love basketball. You know, I probably love basketball more than I like rap sometimes. I just like the sport. And so people may misinterpret it as some kind of, I don't know, sports album, but really it's semi the opposite. I'm trying to teach people or talk about people who are successful in our field that don't know how to hold a note, that don't know how to dribble. I talk about black excellence. I talk about like more each one, teach one. I try to give game on this album. I try to sprinkle a little, you know, knowledge without being boring or, you know, steering people away, like I said earlier. So, you know, Rapper Go to the League is just, you know, my version of black excellence. The 2 Chainz version of black excellence, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not reaching. It's very organic. It's not preachy. I'm still in the trap. I'm still in the gutter.
Do you think you are the best basketball playing rapper?
I'm probably one of the best, you know. I ain't gonna say I'm the best. I'm probably one of the best, though.
You 40.
I don't play enough, though.
I'm about to say we old.
I'm still nice, though, Joe.
So you one of them. You still holding on. Why'd you make that Uncle Sam record? I was just talking about that earlier, and I'm scared to talk too much because I don't want niggas to come fuck with me. But
it's just
I'd like to hear more rappers talk about that. The hit, number 1, the feeling that come with the hit, number 2, and where's the money going, really, number 3.
Yeah, that's some of the things I wanted to like just touch on when I was talking about, you know, having a cool time talking about
adult shit,
real issues. Yeah, you know. So that's all it was. Like, you know, in my particular bracket, I paid, you know, 33% of my total income, which is almost 50%, if you ask me. So. That's why I be like, what the hell, you know what I mean? So.
But does it feel good to be coming where you come from, to be a legit businessman with your books in order and all of that shit that they teach you you're supposed to do? Like, is that gratifying?
Yeah, putting yourself in places and knowing that, yeah, man, because you know, everybody got a story to tell, you know, I have to sit here and, you know, dive into mine and everything. But it just feels good to be where I am in life. I ain't, knocking nobody else hustle or what they got going on. I'm actually happy for what if you got something going on. I'm just really stuck in my own little world, my own little bubble. And I'm happy for the blessings that I got. That's just all it is with me.
I didn't know who that was on the Kodak record.
It's me, Chainz, and Kodak.
That was Chainz?
Yeah. So
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. That wasn't mixed, so it was a little heavy on the bass in here and everything. But yeah, that's Chainz, which is an ironic feature on paper, but it sounds good as well to me,
Do you think that looks ironic?
Yeah,
you think
2
looks
Chainz, Chainz, and Kodak, like what the hell could this sound like? And then the name of the song is "I'm Not Crazy, Life Is." So it's one of them things like, what could these guys be talking about?
I gotta ask you about your show.
Oh yeah, that's another.
Because it's a great idea.
Yeah, that's another check.
I was mad I didn't think of that when I saw it, but it wouldn't have made sense for me. But it's perfect for you.
That thing piped up now. It's the #1 show on Viceland, I think. Now 1 or 2.
That's not shocking. That ain't a surprise.
It's doing pretty good over there. It's fun. It's educational. It's informative. It's just me, my personality, my winning and charming personality. Just,
Have you been in therapy?
No, but I have a psychology degree, so I'm my own therapist.
I can hear it. I can hear it when you talk.
I do self-therapy, as you can see.
Gas.
Gas.
All right, so I'm blown away, man. I like to be right on my predictions.
You went off. You had a great prediction, man. Get that dude down here.
I like to be right on my fucking predictions, man. And I just knew that. See, niggas be gearing up for the top of the year. I like that. Like, was that on purpose for you, or did it just line up like that?
Yeah, because I thought last year was a dope year for music, and I wanted to be a part of it in the sense, but at the same time, I felt it was
a good year.
Tad bit oversaturated, just a tad bit, and people couldn't actually live with a record, just because it just depended on what dropped. I know the records that I like from last year, whatever, but just.
How long did it take you to do this?
I rap every night, so it was just about narrowing down what I wanted the project to be about, and center the music based around the concept. And the concept was like, game, giving out game, basically.
What are your thoughts on Luka Doncic?
He hard. He hard, ain't he, man?
You think he's better than Jason Tatum?
Who knows, man? Because damn, Luka's a bad motherfucker. But Jason Tatum had a better year last year. And then Gordon just came back, and so did Kyrie. So I don't know if he's getting the same time. But we saw him do some amazing things last year. But Luka's just a different dude to be 19 years old. He's just different. He can't drink for 2 more years.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a different guy. He's very humble. It's like he's playing street ball. I was able to see him up close the other day. Yeah, he a different dude. And he's leading the voting and all. Like, they don't even got KD starting.
You think he's going to get it? Well, he's leading the votes.
Man, that's a dirty game. If they do, they'll change the rules, though. You can't. That's crazy.
I don't think it was the last song I heard, but whatever song that was about the young nigga getting money, NCAA.
For real.
That wasn't the last one. That was right before the last song.
Right before, yeah. That's
you got a great fucking album, man.
Thank you, man.
For me to even remember all of this shit, you got some shit on there. What is the solution to the young niggas being exploited?
Well, I went
NCAA?
to Cameron to see Duke play last year. I wasn't able to go see him play this year with Zion, but I was able to go and just see the energy behind. I've been to a lot. I've been to Kansas. I've been to a lot of colleges and actually saw some of the college games and get that energy. It's just different. And I'm like, they ain't paying nobody in here except the coach. You know what I mean? Which is cool. So I just wanted to make a record that
maybe somebody could listen to in their headphones to get kind of hype about. That's all, you know what I mean? And
yeah, I was getting hype and angry.
yeah,
and the beat make you hype.
and it's
the beat
like
is hype and angry.
it's very cinematic. I wrote it like a treatment. A lot of my raps are more like treatments, so I have a dope idea for how I want to perceive it. But it's just about lack of knowledge, and being a local star, maybe a football star, and going out of town for the first time. It's actually called spring break, and just really getting that taste of the don't nobody know you here type shit, and then that drastic thing of when you're not the man anymore, like what comes with that. Like a lot of niggas lose it, B. A lot of niggas lose it.
Is there New Atlanta?
Yeah, I like it.
So that is a real thing. It's not like a made up thing.
I like it. Young niggas going hard. I like all the young niggas. Shout out to Gunna and Lil Baby. I love them.
I fuck with them.
Yeah.
So New Atlanta is just the younger niggas putting on.
And G.O.D, right? He hard.
G.O.D.
He can rap too.
I was surprised I didn't see you pop up at the Dreamville sessions, I'll be honest.
I was shooting Most Expensivest.
Got
but
it.
I don't think nobody called me either, right? They called?
I know they called.
Yeah, take them beats, so y'all seen that. Like, take sometimes on beat. I didn't know. I could have been one of them rappers, got in my feelings, because lack of communication with Tech and been like, man, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I just like, maybe he was trying to do something different. But I saw a lot of A-Town legends, and I saw a lot of people he connected with. But I got J.O.O.D number. Yeah, we got a good rapport together, so that'll work out. That's cool.
So 2019, the album, TV, gas.
Keep going. Restaurant.
I'm missing something. Restaurant, buildings.
I got an after-hour spot opening right before Super Bowl called Members Only.
Right before Super Bowl.
Yeah, Members Only. I also have a...
Members Only sound like there'll be women in there.
Yeah, women in all my spots. Yeah, I have a nail shop called Pamper that's about to open. That's about 3 doors down from my restaurant.
Is this really you, or is this you doing the whole rapper thing where you use my likeness and get with some niggas
I used to trap
money?
For real, Joe Budden. I ain't just like rapped about, like I used to trap, man. And when you trap, you sell any and everything that the people gonna buy. You look for a place that need it, you go there, you attack, you see what the place is missing, you set up a spot there, you sell it to the people, you create relationships, you become a kingpin.
Okay.
At least that's how I think.
Well, yeah, that's where I'm going. When does the trapping stop?
Oh, that don't never stop.
When do you feel like you have
never
reached kingpin?
Boy, guess how many businesses Mark Cuban on? I'm finna guess.
Do you know the answer? I want to guess.
This gonna end the interview. Guess how many businesses this man got?
I would say, if I had to guess, 125.
Yeah, about 150, 200.
Sounds about right.
I got about 6. Hey, fucking
I'm down there in the single digits too.
What the fuck you talking about, man? When the trapping gonna stop? They trapping too. Folk got children and shit. They leaving shit too, man. Folks ain't got time to be going back and forth. Going back and forth with these rappers, going back and forth with this. You know, it's fun when you buy a road truck, It's like, it's a happy feeling going on right now in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Young niggas printing money right now. I love it. You know what I'm saying? You buy a road truck.
It's a lot of money in the industry.
Oh,
right now.
Lord, it is, man. Anytime you want something, you can get it. You ain't got to, like, wait. If you want it tonight, if you have it, then the money is accessible.
Atlanta don't sound like they'd be down for this rapper strike thing I keep talking about.
Rapper strike? Who? Well, I ain't heard about that. Well, I must have missed that.
Why he don't sound like he fucking with the rapper strike?
I don't know.
You don't think we need a union? A union.
Man, you
should be you should be like our Derek Fisher or somebody. Come on, Chris Paul.
Yeah, I can be that. They gonna pay me to be the head of that. Hey, boy, stop. What you think? This thing a game? Man, listen.
So you know,
this is like
Chainz
this is a
stoppage of work.
No, man, I'm not having no understanding of how somebody Boy, y'all don't want me to get on here and get this.
So where you fall on the...
I knew you was finna say that. I know what you finna say. You know I'm a psychic too now.
Where you don't know what I'm saying.
You finna have me about the Travis Scott
You
Super Bowl
fucking
shit.
right. So where do you fall on something like that?
Yeah.
Because, hey, I was reading earlier on some niggas that side with him, and they was making some kind of valid points. Like, the players are playing. Nobody asked the players to stop playing.
Period. That's the end of it.
So why do we expect rappers to do something different?
You know, this is what I say. I'm going to use this example, and you can just apply it to the Travis and apply it to anybody else. I once saw 2 guys get locked up in Starbucks, and they weren't doing anything. But the way they got locked up, it looked like it was staged. They got up, and they was like they knew that they were going to get their day. That couldn't have happened to me. I would have overreacted, especially if I knew I was in the right. God does things to different people for different reasons, and he just didn't put me in that position for whatever reason. And this is another position that he didn't put me in for whatever reason, because I probably would express myself differently than what has been displayed by other people.
Yeah, man. I should have went to college, man. This nigga's good at that talking shit.
You know, niggas like,
that was well said.
What you doing in here? You going to jail? Niggas like, me and you just said, all right, let's go to jail. Like, you've been like, yo, Chainz, calm down. They finna, it just wouldn't have worked out for me. So he do stuff to different people, man, and I'm glad he ain't challenged me with some of this stuff that some people have to go through, because I won't be afraid to voice my opinion. Right now, it just don't got nothing to do with me. I don't get no bag. I ain't getting nothing out the deal, whether I speak on his behalf or not. He's a great friend of mine, and I think he's going to do a great job. And so are the players. And so are the owners. So are the people that set concessions. So are the other millions of motherfuckers that's going to get a piece of the money, including, I have a suite. I'll be there.
How much extra money for the city you think is generated?
For the Super Bowl? Oh, billions. But we a black city, so it's cool for us. We have a black mayor. We just told you what's going on with us. We have a great city here.
Yeah,
it's not just
talking to you in tech. I made it feel I should maybe buy a crib
Nobody
out
know.
this
I try to tell you, this is Wakanda.
Cops,
this is Wakanda, nigga. Pull up, nigga.
Black officials.
Everybody got a Rolls truck. They like motherfucking.
I know, but that's why I find
they like them trucks you back up and zoom like that, nigga. That's what they is, us, nigga. Get you one, nigga. It's like plenty of them. Like, I'm sure everybody, but like, it's like Atlanta's a nice spot. Nobody's hating on the next one. It's nice.
I find that so hard to believe, cool. That part of what y'all, just that part.
It's nice. It's great.
With all the money in hip hop, everybody is getting
for all of us.
Everybody out here doing great.
Yeah. It's enough for all of us.
Somebody hating on somebody.
Oh, man, ain't nobody hating.
Oh, listen, man.
You don't have to like what the other man doing, but ain't nobody hating. It's too much money out here, Joe Bud. It's too much money, man. It's too much money out here, Joe. Man, it's nice out here, Joe. You ought to come out here and check it out sometime. It's nice.
No, listen, I used to come out here, and then I stopped having girls out here, and then it's just like a different time.
Yeah, man.
But Atlanta's...
It's nice out here, though. It's nice out here, man. It's nice, man. It's the only place that you can come. Well, not the only place, but this is one of the only places you can come that you can just make a phone call any time of the night, and somebody will be working, and you can pull up and get some work done. Like, somebody's constantly trying to work on doing something musically. And it's just a hub for studios and work ethic.
Well, it looks like we can leave Atlanta off of our union, our boycott, our everything. They're getting too much money out here. So much so that 2 Chainz thinks all of us are gonna look good in a one piece. Like this, only he gonna look great in this. But let's sell this shit. Gas, that shit works. Y'all hear how fly and elegant he sounded? It's because of that shit. This was dope, man. This was dope.
Yeah, man.
Tech, thank you. Chainz, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Is that like the Spotify? I've been looking at that all interview. Is that the Spotify money phone promotional tool they was giving out thing?
This right here?
Yeah.
The money phone? Yeah, that's the money phone.
Why do y'all do this out? I don't understand y'all niggas, man. What are you going to buy right now?
We know we like to gamble and stuff in Atlanta too, man. And people sell everything in Atlanta at this time. It's probably a couple niggas in here with some 40s and some 50s. This ain't nothing but like a 30.
Oh, man. That was awesome. It did look like the phone, though.
Oh, them thing they be doing? No, this too small. This small. It's small. It's light. You need some money. You need some money. Get a flight.
I don't want to touch no cash. I ain't going to buy nothing but some chips. I ain't going to do nothing.
I don't eat chips. So.
I don't buy jewelry. I don't think the rappers are checking the jewelry when they go buy it. I don't think the rappers know what they're wearing.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
So that's why that's why you should get an appraisal. And then when you own a house, which you should have before you get your jury, you're able to put your jury on your home insurance. And when you do that, they have to do the due diligence on the pieces. That's enough free game. You gonna have to pay me all that game. I done gave y'all, man.
Thanks, Chainz. Love, man.
Yeah, for real.